here, Gemini? What card? Courage, strength. There you go. This is you in your own power, in your own essence. You have the strength and power to mix them. And be careful, because, you may have, with this strength, this courage to really have a lot more power to be more argumentative, knowing that you probably are right, but you need to be careful. There may be something that comes out that really angers you, that you're going to have strength to really control the situation. So let's look at another card here. The situation at hand at the beginning. Yeah, there's something that you need to get to the bottom of. There's something that you need to clear and move away. So that's why I feel it's very important this month that if there's things that have been bothering you, that you know that you need to clear out, like the native spirit of the East has said, if you want that new beginning, you need to what's the word I'm looking for? Detoxify and be more clear about your direction. So let's see your challenge here, Gemini, that you may be facing through strength in cutting out and starting new. The Four of Wands. There you go. Commitment. This is your challenge. If you want a stronger commitment, I feel the Four of Wands is marriage. It is commitment. It is finding that true soulmate and essence that you want to walk the rest of your life with. And that's why Jupiter is going into your 7th house of commitment and relationships. Your challenge is to find what you want, the strength to maybe clear out the old so that you can commit to someone new. Wow, that's your challenge. Who are you wanting to commit to, Gemini? Where are you going to find that peace and harmony? What do you have to clear out to have the strength to and the power to really fulfill your dreams in love? Yeah, you need to get through those obstacles and challenges if you want that commitment. There seems to be something blocking you that you have to clear. You have to do this, Gemini. You have to clear out this mountain, this rock. You have to take that scythe, that scythe, and you're going to have to pick it up and start chipping away off that mountain to be able to find that true connection of love and commitment that you want. So that's your challenge. Start chipping away from the blockages, the obstacles that have been holding you back from love. Clear out and be strong to commit to someone. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you've been having a hard time to commit to someone, to give the strength to someone because of your own obstacles, your own blockages, to find love. And I feel it has something to do with the past. With the South Node being in Capricorn in your 8th house for the next year and a half, you're clearing away. You're getting away from the past, and it probably has to deal with maybe some blockages, maybe some changes that you've gone through in relationships, a divorce, just a huge transition and change for you to have these new beginnings. Now you're really going to focus on the 2nd house of what can bring you joy and more prosperity and connection to a deeper connection, to feel more grounded in a relationship, to receive that stability and prosperity that you want. So let's look at your foundation here, Gemini, and see how your foundation may be affected. Wow, the Devil. So it's about you being shackled again. There's something you have to clear, something you need to break free from. You've got to cut out those shackles, something that's been holding you back from really expressing your love. There seems to be someone very close to you that you want to connect to, but you don't know how to break free from maybe the past. This also could be that you're in a secret love affair. This could be what you're dealing with. Maybe this is what's been holding you back from a commitment in marriage, because you're already in a relationship that you're shackled to and you're trying to break free from that. That could be that too. And, I feel with Jupiter blessing you, you're going to break free from relationships so that you can be committed to the right one for that harmony. Yeah, here you go. I really feel, Gemini, it's important for you in your foundation to break free from the past, clear out the old, start something new. Are you shackled to something that you know is holding you back from the true foundation of harmony and bliss? What is it that you are needing to break free from? You need to start chipping away on that mountain there, Gemini. You need to break free from the Devil. Open up to your own creative ideas, your ability to follow your heart. So maybe there's going to be some arguments and some temper happening because of, maybe you're finally going to, break free from a situation. And, with that happening, you're going to have the strength and be very careful with arguments and things like that happening. So Gemini, let's look at the past to see what has been happening in the past to get you to this point of knowing that there's something that you need to clear, to break free, to have strength for some type of new beginning. Definitely breaking free from the old. And here we go. Yeah, the Five of Wands, you've been challenged. You've been really challenged from the past here of having, again, this is about being careful with fights and arguments. That maybe there has been a lot of, turbulence in your relationships or at work, and that you know that you need to cut out some things and have the strength to really do it now. So I feel there has been a lot of, the fives to me are always very karmic, and it looks like you have been challenged by others, definitely showing some type of friction happening with others from the past that you need to clear out. Yes, I feel there must be something dealing with your emotions and your feelings, especially with romance. And maybe that's why Venus is in retrograde in your 5th house. It will go direct at the middle of November in your 5th house of love and romance and pleasure. And then you have Jupiter in your 7th house, blessing you with more deeper commitment to love and marriage. So wow, this looks like there may be some challenges in love. Maybe there has been a few energies that you've been trying to figure out where your emotions lie. You need to cut out one of these. You need to cut out, there may be some arguments, some you're gonna maybe hurt someone's feelings because you're going to have to make a choice about love. I feel that could be a strong understanding, Gemini, that in the past there maybe have been quite a few energies that you have been dealing with, and you're trying to figure out who is the right one. Dealing with your emotions, deep connection to harmony, and you're going to have a lot of strength and faith to break free. Believe in who you really want to be with and move in, because the devil's energy is not just being shackled to something that you don't want to be. It's also moving towards your desires and creating it and fulfilling it with this new beginning card. So let's look at what Spirit has to say for you Geminis in the month of November here. Freeing your emotions, strong courage to clear, to be more committed, to release yourself from the shackles so that you can have the beginnings, the new dawn that you've been waiting for. You get 2 cards from Spirit. The 3 of Pentacles, and the Princess of Cups. Again, this is 2 connections to, I feel, working hard on your relationships. Your energy right now, Gemini, is to focus on love. You've got the Princess of Cups, and she's all about messages of love. You communicating your feelings, cutting out things and relationships that you have been working on but have not been able to come into fruition. What is your heart feeling? Where's your emotions heading you towards? And that's what Spirit wants you to know, is listen to your emotions. 3 of Pentacles, I feel there's a couple of energies you've been dealing with, Gemini, that you're having to try to decide who you want to communicate your true feelings to. The 3 of Pentacles is you've been playing around and looking at who is going to give you that true love. And the Princess of Cups could be a strong connection to a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But this is deep emotions, and you listening to that insight to find out which direction, which energy of love you really want to put your emotions into. So that's what Spirit says. Make a choice now. Which direction? Who do you need to cut out? What challenge have you faced? There's something that you've learned from the past, and learned as Venus has been in retrograde. I feel from October, at the beginning of October to November 15th, I feel you have been really going deep with your emotions and making a strong decision upon what makes you happy, what's going to bring you joy and love. So let's look at the self position for you, Gemini, and how you are evolving this month. Oh, that one wanted to fly out. Huh, there you go. The High Priestess. Very strong connection of you having so much knowledge intuitively. Things are just coming to you in your dreams. You just being very open to your feelings, And I feel that's going to be important this month, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your feelings. There is something that's going to be brought, secret knowledge. And yeah, there is communication. There's something being brought to you that you need to listen to, Gemini, about your feelings, your emotions, about the change of heart that you have, about who you want to communicate to. There's something that you need to give some type of knowledge, some type of communication to someone that you have, that maybe you have not been sharing, because you have been deeply affected by the changes that you've been feeling. And I feel, Gemini, now you're ready to tap into those emotions. Yeah, definitely time for you to listen to your feelings. Oh yeah, you have the moon's energy there. That's all about intuition and deep emotions and feelings of love for you. Oh yes, you are going to receive lots of communication and love. You just have to listen to who you want to receive that love energy from. And it's important for you to also make sure you're fulfilling your part by giving that love to the one that you desire. And then you get the alchemist. This is in the position of others. I feel that you have the ability to give a lot to others right now. And the magician card is you being very magical, you starting a new beginning. That's what the spirit keeper of the East is saying. You have all the resources to start something new, to make some changes, to get through the obstacles and challenges. There is something that may be brought to you. You're focusing on your second house of resources with that North Node going in there. And also with Mars being in your 10th house right now in your career and destiny, you are seeing that others see you as someone who has it going on. And I feel others are going to see that you have something that they want. You can offer them something. This could be love, like I said. This could be a strong situation to grow your prosperity in your work career. Yeah, lots of things happening for you. Yeah, new journey. There you go. So some of you Gemini, yes, there may be others who are going to show you a new direction in your flow of work. This also could be that there's something magical happening to someone that lives farther away from you, and you're ready to embark on that journey. But whatever it is, you have all the resources. You are very magical this month here, Gemini, to go and get through that clearance. You are going to find a way to get through that obstacle, that rock. You are really going to start to cut away and clear out to go on this journey. Yes, this journey is showing you the clearance. It is showing you that you will get through that obstacle, and it has something to do with love. It has something to do with commitment and marriage and peace and harmony. Flow in that direction. Go on that journey. If this energy lives farther away than you, then open up your heart. Find a way to get through that obstacle, because the magician's saying is you got it all. This is the time for you to have that new beginning. So let's look at love here for you, Gemini, because it's all about love for you. Love and romance and pleasure, and really being free to start on a new journey. More prosperity, more abundance, getting through the debts and challenges that you faced in your resources, but there's balance now. And I feel right now you're just going to have to focus on relationships. There does seem to be quite a few floating around you, Gemini, that you're going to have to really decide upon. And maybe they're fighting over you. Maybe that's what it is. And it's got to be careful that others aren't going to get mad at you because they feel like you have been stringing them along. So anyway, Gemini, let's look at your love energy here. And it seems to be all in your favor. The Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Wands, yes, I feel you really need to pay attention to what has been depleting you. I feel you've been trying to, handle a lot of other energies, and you need to get things organized now. You need to figure out a plan. You need to figure out which is worth the fight and the argument, and really start to see that you need to Find a pathway clear for you in love. And that's what is happening for you. You will start to see that pathway clearer, and you are going to start to get more organized. Communication. So it's important for you to start to communicate, let go of situations, clear out, and communicate to those that you have strong feelings for. Yes, this is a time where it's endings, new beginnings, communication, the Queen of Swords, and this is you. It's about you being very clear that maybe another strong connection to another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for you. Maybe this is someone that you need to leave, someone that you are wanting to connect to more deeply. But it's you, Gemini, being clear on the communication, being clear about the changes that you need in love, to finally walk the pathway that you want. Stop feeling so down in love, worried about the situations that are happening around you, and breaking free from feeling shackled to maybe not fulfilling your true heart's desire, because there are a lot of things happening around you. You've got to focus on, a commitment, a relationship, because it really is, I feel, going to happen to you. You've got too much going on, showing that, Gemini, you really have to focus on a serious relationship, a commitment that you really want to develop here. It's going to happen no matter what. You're being too blessed by Jupiter being in Sagittarius in your 7th house here to not have some type of beautiful blessing and love and a strong connection to a commitment that you want. So let's pull a romance angel card for you here, Gemini, to tap into you being more clear and understanding who you want to communicate, and finally getting organized and ending things so that you can have the love and fulfillment and the beautiful knowledge and communication that you are receiving. Chemistry, yeah, you've got some type of chemistry with someone, and this is tapping into again the 5th house of Venus being in there and going direct in the middle of the month. There's strong kind of magnetic attraction to someone very specifically, that you have a lot of chemistry that you need to focus on here and see where that attraction leads to you. You definitely need to break free from the other challenges of love that you have been struggling with. So let me pull one more romance angel card here for you, Gemini, and then we'll go to the outcome for the end of the month here for you. So okay. So yeah, there you go, deception. So, that's why I feel there's something that you need to pay attention to, some type of deception. We already know, I felt that there's maybe another energy, a few energies flowing. That you need to take off that false mask. Who are you hiding from? And who do you have a lot of chemistry with? You are going to really focus on that. Let's see what the outcome is here for you, Gemini, for the end of November, and how it's going to. The Hermit. So the Hermit card is connected to maybe, doing a lot of soul searching by the end of the month. I feel that maybe you're going to start to see the truth in relationships. And the Hermit card is really the soul searching, the deep insight, the guidance, the knowledge that you are receiving to make a decision, a choice about your relationships, about the direction. You are being guided in some way. So listen to where you're being guided to in love, communication. Yeah, I just feel through this whole month, you are really going to do a lot of soul searching and understanding of what you need. And by the end of the month, you are going to communicate your feelings. You're going to know where you're being guided. You're going to maybe receiving some type of communication to make you understand the direction that you're heading towards. But it's definitely positive. And I really feel this is more about the knowledge and research and connection to your own self to understand what is truly going to make you happy in love, and finding the right commitment, the right partnership, the relationship, and going deep inside for those answers. So Gemini, I just want to close this up here. Let's look at all your major arcana cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you have a lot of major arcana cards, just to show that right now you have the strength to break free from things, strength to know that you have the ability, the capability to find your own happiness and create your own desires, because you are the alchemist. You are ready for the new beginnings. You are ready to create your love synergy and the right partnerships. And it's all because you have a lot of strong guidance and angels and knowledge coming to you. These two cards are all about angels and guides around you, listening to your intuition, listening to what is being shown to you, such as I, giving you some type of insight and knowledge for you to understand as you go on your journey, moving forward in November. So yes, listen to all that. There's a lot of that's going to be communicated to you, but I do feel, believe in love, believe in this new beginning, that you will get through the challenges and the obstacles. You will be cutting out relationships and partnerships that you know need to, and you're going to listen to your heart. You're going to listen to the truth of where your journey is taking you in love. What is the right commitment in marriage and in partnership? What is going to give you that harmony that you know you need? So deep feelings, emotions, lots of chemistry, but remember there is some type of deception that you need to get through. But keep on believing in the Spirit Keeper of the East. Know there is a new dawn arising for you, and there is a new beginning.